Hello, and how are we? Um, so today, yeah, non into the real stuff. Um, People always say for them to open business, for them to try themselves, for them to try whatever, you need to have money. And then I always say, it's never about money. It's about the will, the drive, the urge to do that thing that you want to do. So now, let's say you are trying to get into what? Let me say vegetable production. Why don't you start it off with, and you are working, even better yet, you I don't know where you're working, and I don't know, but normally what I do is that I want to give you somebody who's waking up from out of town, so that it can be challenging enough for me. So this is what I'm saying. Let's say you're waking 100 kilometers away from town, which I am. I'm waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I start work at 8 o'clock. But by after that, by around 6ish, 7ish, no, 6ish, I'd had brushed my teeth and everything, and then probably drinking some coffee, and then um I go to the chicken house, check out the water, feed the chicken, open the hawks, so that the chicken can start loitering around. These are the indigenous chickens, being Tswana chickens. So you feed them, you give them the water, and then you let them be. And then if you are into production of chicken, of the Tswana chicken, so I expect you to have an incubator where you don't expect the chickens to incubate for you, which the incubator you can start it off. I mean, in 2 months you can't tell me you wouldn't be able to raise at least 1,000, which the incubator guys can give you around 1,000, and then the guy, you can get 1,000 quick 1,000 from somewhere, which I do understand. But literally, we are talking about where you don't have money. But this is just so that. But let's take it to a no incubator area. You using the chicken, they'll be hatching at least one, two, three. By the time you get to the third enhatchment, you should have enough money to buy the incubator. And then after that, that's when we expect you to now start getting into the commercial level. Um, the food, the chicken food, you can just use them. Look for the milling guys. I mean, those guys that are doing milling and milling company. You go get the throwaways from them, and then you feed it to the chicken. I mean, these things you can get them anywhere, and then you start selling your chicken. And then at most, let me see. Let me see. Let me double check with the calculator, and then I'll double check for you how much a single chicken will cost me. Let's say a single chicken will cost me around $6, but generally they don't cost around that. They cost around, let me see. They cost around $9. That is a single Tswana chicken. And then let's say you had maybe 5 chickens that has had 12, 12, 12, 12. And then you're going to sell, let me say, $9 times maybe 30 chickens. You should be having $270. $270. Well, that's good money. You should be able to get an incubator, and then after the incubator, now I expect you to take out the chickens from the eggs so that the incubator can do much of the hatching for the eggs, and then the chickens can get serious onto the laying of the eggs, which machine wise you can't get. And then now this is where we going back to nature to say the chickens will hatch other eggs, and then as the chickens come, you give another chicken to maybe run around with the chicklets for probably a week or so, or maybe you just, I don't know, depending on how you're going to do this. And you start, but you are starting from the house, you're starting from the yard, and then you grow. By the time you reach the 6th month, you should be very far. You should be very, very, very far. And you should be knowing the challenges of the market, the do's and don'ts of this business, the sickness that comes with this, the challenges that comes with this, what you need to do, what you should have met somebody who would advise you about blah blah blah, and which I implore you to going out to research so that you can have high production. So now, in terms of doing something about your life and having money down your pocket, why can't you try yourself? Give me something else apart from money, because I've just given you an example of what you can do that doesn't touch money. Start yourself small and grow with the business. So what it is that you want to do, challenge me. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, open the hawks. By 6:30, I'm leaving my 100 kilometers away, going to town. By 8 o'clock, I'm in the office. By 5 o'clock, I'm knocking off, and then I'm arriving home late, which I am asking people to close the hawks for me, which in that regard they're helping me. But this is only because it's winter, and in winter the sun goes down quicker than in summer, but generally around 7ish in summer I'm home, or maybe half 7, but still they do help you, and then you're good. So why can't you try yourself? What it is that is stopping you from trying yourself?